some kind of a record!
And some kind of a record it is, y'all. What's going on? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you listening or watching to this, man. It's your boy Big Moose Time. It's here in Command Central, y'all. What's going on, man? Yo, first and foremost, shouts out to the Commanders, y'all. Shouts out to the Commanders. First game under the Commanders title, first game wearing the jerseys, first game, um, just having the new team in there. And for the first game, it's the first win under the Commanders, man. Mm. Got to take a sip to them on that, bro. It is amazing, man. Just an amazing win, an amazing comeback as well, bro. Let's not forget that an amazing comeback from Wentz. Dude was electric out there. Did what he was supposed to do. Um, the Wentz roller coaster is real. We got to talk about that, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yo, what's going on, Mitch? How you feeling, man? Yo, next, what's good with you, man? Yeah, yo, Wentz it is, bro. Man, it's crazy, bro. It was a really good feel, man. Like I said, man, we got to talk about this, bro. So let's go ahead and get into this, man. Thank y'all very much for coming in again, y'all. It means the world to me. But first of all, Commanders came out and just like the defense allowed a field goal, which shouts out to them for opening drive, allowing a field goal. And then we came and just scored a touchdown, man. I mean, just an amazing, wicked touchdown, full march drive, went down. Dax Mills, shouts out to special teams, made an amazing decision to bring the ball out, got up to like the 32, I want to say. It might have been like the 30, 32 at that point. Gave them good field position to start on. So special teams came out the gate firing. Bet. All right. Go down. Wentz is just driving the ball down. Shouts out to Gibson. Again, he's not a scrub. He had 5 fumbles last year. Do understand. Still put up. I believe he was top 10 in yards. He might have been sixth in the league for most rushing yards last year. Dude is still a monster. Don't forget him. And we just kept it rolling, bro. Curtis Samuels getting active early, man. End the rounds, over the middle, taking it from the back. Pause on the last one, but y'all know what I mean. Bro. It is what it is. Yo, in the backfield, getting. I mean, it was just great, bro. It was great to see all weapons firing. Go down, get the ball out. Curtis Samuel for the touchdown. I'm back, and just an amazing drive right there. Defense gets another stop. We go down, and then we score again, bro. This time to Jahan Dotson. Crazy rookie dude, man. Rookie dude not making rookie mistakes, but really showing why he is that guy to be at 16, man. And I'm just really happy to see the ball moving the way it's supposed to be moving, man. It's a very healthy movement out there offensively. Wentz went off, man. 27 for 41. Okay. Not the highest completion percentage you want to see, but like decent. Decent. Again, that's a lot of gun throwing right there, to be honest. But he got the job done. 313 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. We're gonna talk about those interceptions too. Uh, you want to look at the rushing. Antonio Gibson, 14 for 58. Curtis Samuel, 4 for 17. Carson Wentz, 6 for 12. Okay. And JD McKissick, 3 for 8. I know that sounds bad, but hear me out. Receiving, here's where we go. Look how spread out the ball is right here. Antonio Gibson, 7 receptions for 72 yards. Terry McLaurin, 2 receptions for 58 yards. Curtis Samuel, 8 receptions for 55 yards. Logan Thomas, 3 receptions for 45 yards. Jahan Dotson, 3 receptions for 40 yards. Amani Rogers, 1 reception for 23 yards. Jenny McKissick, 3 for 20. Tell me that ain't a spread out ball right there, man. Come on. Come on, bro. Amazing. Amazing. All right. Now, those 2 interceptions were giggity god off. Okay. The one to Trayvon Walker was just, ugh. And then the one ball that sailed, yeah, I was like, yeah, come on, bro. You know we can't do that. The one to Trayvon Walker, though, Trayvon Walker made a great play, went through that ball in a great spot for him to get. Let's be honest. Wentz damn near threw one to him. He threw it right into his chest. If Walker didn't come down with that, I would have been like, damn, bro, that's not a number one talent right there. So the fact that he came down with that, it's supposed to. Gotta agree in it, bro. So it is what it is. Not saying Trey Walker's not a great player, because he did get a sack on the day, a lot of pressures. One play, man, he threw Cosme like a freaking rag doll. But nonetheless, um, the O line held up. We're gonna get the injuries right after this. O line held up. Now let's get to that defense. Defense was okay. Okay. Against a bad team. Well, okay against a bad team, which does concern me. Let's go down here. Trevor Lawrence, 24 for 42. 275 through the air, 1 touchdown, 1 in. James Robinson, rushing, 11 carries, 66 yards. Travis Etienne, or Etienne, I believe it is. Yeah, Etienne, sorry. Etienne, 4 for 47. Hit me out, though. Christian Kirk, receiving, 6 for 117. Disgusting what he did to Jamin Davis out there. Why do we have a linebacker on a wide receiver? Can't tell you, especially when he's not. Like, he wasn't playing the Buffalo nickel or something like that. This is a true linebacker we put on a wide receiver. Kind of hard to wrap my head around that one right there, bro. Not sure if I totally dig that one, but it's what it is. They definitely got to figure something out for Jamin. He got to play on the line. Jamin is a line player. Take him out of coverage. I mean, can he play the traditional middle linebacker role? Yes. Is that role still really a thing in football? Yeah. It's dying out, but, it's there. But to have him matching up with wide receivers instead of just being in his own read, I don't know about that one, bro. It ain't work. I do know about that, and it ain't working out, bro. We can't keep doing that to him. We can't keep doing that, bro. He looks disgusting when that happens. Zay Jones, 6 for 65. Come on. Like, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for that, man. I was not a fan. Marvin Jones, 4 for 38. Evan Ingram, 4 for 28. And then Etienne, 2 for 18. So Etienne in total probably ran close to 70 yards on us out of 6 plays. They kept feeding that man, bro. They might have won the game, to be honest. They kept feeding him. I know they didn't want to, and they thought they had to throw the ball more, but if they just kept feeding him the ball and throwing it to him, they might have won the game, bro. Because we could not. That dude was looking shifty. But don't forget, Curtis Samuel was making dudes miss. I mean, it was disgusting what he did to that corner, bro. He came in and he hit him with a whoop, whoop. And I mean, the way he cut back inside, the corner was so confused. Like, nobody's supposed to move like that. It was like, damn, that's why we pay Curtis Samuel that money. And that's why. And now we paid Terry that money because of that touchdown. But that was an amazing touchdown. Never gave up on the road. Just amazing. Like, Terry fought for the yards on the 3rd down to get the 1st down. And it was like a 3rd and 8, and he fought for the yards, and I believe he got 12 on the play just because he fought for those last, I want to say 5, but he got contact. Yeah, I want to say he got contact right around 9 yards in. Excuse me, I want to say he got contact right around 5 yards in, and he fought for another 5 and got the 1st. So, yeah. I mean, like, I like what Curtis did. I like what Terry did. Once we got to clean up that performance, but defense, let's get to y'all, bro. William Jackson III looked lost out there a couple times, bro. Wasn't feeling it. Kendall Fuller was getting burnt. Like toast left in the microwave too long. Kendall Fuller was getting burnt like pasta with no water. It wasn't a good look. Derek Forrest, though, man, that's a bad dude, bro. That dude out here, man, he really, I believe it, they say he really with the shits, bro. Like he really active out here. Real live Fox 5, bro. Hard hitter. He got hit with I believe he got hit with like a unsportsmanlike for like a head-to-head one time. It was a bad call. He dropped the shoulder, receiver dropped their head met head at that point, like head to head contact. I think they got to find a better way to call that, um, especially when receivers are dropping their heads out here. They got to find a better way to call that. It's not really their fault. Benjamin St. Juice came in off of a uh, off of a blitz and got pressure. I believe he hit Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, I want to say he hit him. Still got the ball out. I believe forced an intentional grounding. And then the man of the day, Deron Payne, I believe he had like 3 batted balls, forced an intentional grounding, was just pressure all day, got a sack. I mean, just came out the gate proving why you should pay the man. So, Jason Wright, if you just happen to be listening to this, I doubt it, but if you are, I know you don't deal with this. But I suggest you start the campaign. Tell Hurney you think he deserves to stay. Warren Hurney, if you're listening to this, which I doubt you are, draft up the contract. Get the lawyers. Jason Wright, go ahead and start the campaign. Get the jerseys ready. Get the tweets ready. We got to sign that man back. Right now, if it's between him and Sweat, I'm taking Payne. I'm taking Payne, bro. I mean, he looked just crazy through the middle. I mean, on top of that, what like the really big part I like was the batted balls. Just the awareness of realize if I can't get to you, I'm going to defend you. And I love that. It's like, hey, if I can't physically get to you, I'm gonna defend every pass that comes out of here. I'm gonna have you scared. I'm gonna have you thinking you're not gonna throw in my lane. And that's it. My lane is my lane. The B gap is mine and mine only. And that's the way he played ball, bro. And you gotta respect it, man. When a dude plays ball like that, you gotta respect it. I mean, it's so cool to see a guy really dominate like that. And I just hope he continues, man. Again, the corner play gotta get better. Now, again, granted, we're doing this all without Chase Young. We did this without Chase Young. The pass rush wasn't non-existent. It wasn't what we wanted to be, but it wasn't non-existent. And we did all this without Chase Young. I gotta say something. I gotta say something to y'all, bro. Like that seems good to me. If you ask me, like that seems like a good idea to me that you don't have your what I would call almost an all-pro, but pro bowler, defensive rookie of the year playing right now. Are you still getting pressure to quarterbacks? That seems good to me. Just saying. But after that, the defense did crumble. So when we came back from the half, the defense did look like it took a gas off the pedal a little bit. I don't know how to. It looked like they were content with sending on a lead, and the pressure definitely subdued, and we weren't getting back there. And then they started scoring. Corners were getting burnt, getting lost in space, started scoring. And then when Wentz threw that first interception, the ball that sailed. All right. Thought it was a bad interception, but sometimes you're trying too hard and that happens. All right, get back in there in the next possession. Let's see what happens. And then that nasty Trayvon Walker pick comes. It is like godly. So this is 2 picks in the fourth quarter, granted. Now you're almost at the 10-minute mark. And you just threw 2 picks in the fourth quarter. And this whole game you were leading, and now you're down 14-22. Because it capitalized off of both of your interceptions. Without knowing the results of the game, how does that sound? How does that sound? You're down 22-14 because of the 2 picks that you threw in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes to go when you were leading the whole game. That sounds deflating if you ask me. On top of that, you haven't scored the whole third quarter. You haven't scored since the half. And this is why I got to give Wentz a jeer and a cheer. He recognized how much he was messing up. He went back, said, yo, we got to get this. And he throws a 48-yard bomb to McLaurin. I mean, this is straight dime to McLaurin. Gets him in stride, by the way. In stride. Where McLaurin uses his speed and blazes past that corner. That right there is an elite pass. That's what you see in elite quarterbacks. That's what elite play looks like. And I was just so happy to see it. The last time we had elite play in Washington was, and again, I'm not talking about an elite quarterback. I'm saying elite play. Last time we had an elite play like that was, geez, I can't. I'm sorry. I got something on my mic. Let me get this real quick. If you hit on the mic, I'm sorry. Turn it. All right, yeah. Last time we had elite play like that, you're looking at, I want to say Cousins. You're looking at Cousins. Who can make dime passes like that? And you want to say the last time that, like, I want to say FedEx was like bumping, thumping, or rocking. But last time it was humming like that, like real humming good, like a well-oiled machine that it was. I'm talking about RG3. So he comes down, throws a 48-yard bomb to McLaurin, connects on that, runs down. He all hype. He getting it. Defense shows up in this game. Like I said, they took off the third quarter. I don't know what happened. They took off the whole third quarter, and I want to say a good quarter of the fourth quarter. Like they took out a good 1/4 of the fourth quarter. And when they needed a stop, though, when it mattered, bro, all them boys met in the backfield. All them boys met in the backfield, man. For that last sack that we needed on Trevor Lawrence to get the ball back to us, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, Montez Sweat all met back there, man. And they met back there like they was in the group chat, said they was going to be back there in 10 seconds, bro. It was crazy. It was just such a crazy play. And then Derek Forrest defending was amazing. William Jackson III was holding up. Kendall Fuller started to hold up, but Derek Forrest's play was amazing that drive. I mean, it's looking like we might have another sleeper pick, bro. First Cam Coral, and let's see if Derek Forrest can keep it up, bro. If so, man, that's crazy. Now comes the next drive. Wentz comes down. Marching. Almost gets stopped. Gets a first down from Terry. Great job on that play. Again, that was another 3rd and 8. And got 12 on the play. Great time. Margin. Gets around the 28, 30-yard line. Tries to run the ball. Can't get any ball movement. Can't get it up the middle again. All right. We've been running outside all game, but it's a 3rd and 8. Do you really want to push the outside and run? Because the outside was working. Gibson was running on the outside damn near all day. He was really good on the outside and out the backfield. Him and McKissick were really working the backfield, as well as Curtis Samuel. So, like, that was looking good. All day they were able to swing out, get it. But now he's trying to run up the middle, run up the gut. He's trying to burn some clock as well as trying to move the ball down. And this wasn't happening. So now it's 3rd and 8. The cojones, the huevos, the stones, the balls on this man, Carson Wentz, on a 3rd and 8, on your last possession that could possibly end the game, if you will. I mean, second to last, but let's be honest, 4th and 8 is really hard to make in the NFL. So I'm looking at it as we probably going to go 4th and 8, kick the field goal, and try to, because I believe we were down 20-22 at that point. We were trying to kick the field goal and to try to steer off their field goal unit, try to keep it 22-23, and see if we can win the game like that, man. Hey, what's going on, Steve? Can the Eagles beat the Vikings? Let me be honest with you with that. Can the Eagles beat the Vikings? No. Can Kirk Cousins beat himself? Yes. It all depends on the Cousin play you're getting out of it. I believe the defense is stellar, and they have the receivers to keep going. It really true. Like, this is one of the few instances where I say it really does depend on one person willing to win those games or not. Because their defense is going to show up regardless. I believe the defense will keep them to under 28 points. I believe the defense is also fast enough and quick enough. I mean, their corners are quick enough, and their linebacker plays quick enough to shut down Hurts moving up the field the way he does on a lot of teams and getting 67, 87 yards rushes on the ground. They can subdue that, but you can't you can't outcoach non-scoring. And if they're not scoring, there's nothing you can do with that because the other team is going to score. So the Vikings have to make sure that they keep scoring as well as getting these stops because Philly with their high-powered offense, they can probably put up 28 on any damn near anybody. But the Vikings, they can keep them to 21, take that one touch away. The Vikings can't keep up with a plus 30 through the season. I do think they had the weapons to keep a plus 30 through the season. They just got to keep that play down from Jalen Hurts. Got to watch out for Jalen Hurts. But back to the Commanders game. The stones on this dude to throw it on a 3rd and 8, knowing that this is more than likely the game. Because if you try to steer them off by 1 point, that's very hard to do. He throws an amazing throw to Jahan Dotson. Yo, what's going on, Norma? How you feeling, B? And the throw to Jahan Dotson was just amazing. It went right into his arms. Boom, came down with it. 2 feet in. I mean, he just it was just just great play for Wentz. And then Darren Forrest comes at the end of the game for the last moment interception. We steer them off. Boom. And then Carson Wentz goes with a really hard count and gets a neutral zone infraction to get the automatic first down to then run the clock out. I'm just saying, this is everything that people do against us. And we're usually the bad team. It's really cool to see us beat the bad team for once. And I know people going to go with this narrative, oh, that was a bad team. But I don't want to hear that because it's 32 teams, which means that there's 11 professionals on the defense, 11 professionals on the offense, every play within the NFL. I do not want to hear that, okay? When people play us and they beat us, they say that we suck. They say that, oh, they beat the Commanders. The Commanders are not doing what they're supposed to do. When we beat teams, oh, you beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're not good. You shouldn't, this, that, and the third. Now, I don't want to hear that. When Mahomes beat us last year, it was damn. You guys lost. This is what happened. You can't beat Mahomes. Mahomes is great. He had a great game. They didn't talk about us not getting the pressure back to the second. They talk about the drop interceptions. They said Mahomes had a good game against us. Why can't we have the same? Why can't we have the same here? Why can't we show that Carson Wentz capitalized off of the defense making stops? Why can't we say that Carson Wentz learned from his mistakes in the moment, had the short-term memory needed to be a quarterback, and really went down there and had a really successful 2 final drives? Why can't we say that? I'm going to say it. He had an amazing 4th quarter on the back half of it. The front half of the 4th quarter was god awful. The first 2 quarters were good. He had a complete game. And if anybody's anybody, we know we want a quarterback who can completely play, not just give us highs and lows. He gives us a complete game. For the highs and lows in that game, yeah, but he gives us a complete game, which is able to win the game. He gives us a complete quarterback play, and I know that's supposed to win the game. I gotta respect the guy for doing that, man. He did a good job for us. I think Wentz did a good job for us. If anybody else has something to say, holla at me, bro. We can talk on that. But seriously, though, I think Wentz did a good job for us, yo. Now, on to next week, looking at the Detroit Lions and what they just came off of. Oh, before I do that, let's talk about these injuries. All right. Fadarius Mathis is out for the season. Like, it sucks, but he is out for the season. Going on. Not every team will do good and go undefeated this season. All depends on who will win every football game. Exactly. And I think we did good this football game. I just want our flowers now, bro. I want our flowers in the moment, bro. Tomorrow's never promised. Give us our flowers in the moment. That's what I'm asking for. Now, with Fadarius Mathis being out, looks like he had a meniscus tear. That hurts. I did see we signed a D tackle today. Not sure if they're going practice squad or are they going full activated just yet. We'll probably figure that out tomorrow. But yeah, that sucks. Wes Schweitzer stuff. I haven't heard anything back from him. I'm gonna just check real quick. Wes Schweitzer injury now. Still just saying. Yeah, Wes Schweitzer still just saying has to go on has to undergo MRI. Let me check Fox Sports to get the latest update. Yeah, nah, nothing. Nothing on Wes Schweitzer yet. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see what happens with him. Um, Again, Trey Turner's in for him, but I'd like to see Wes Schweitzer back in there. Oh no, again, good performance. Good performance. Good play out. Good people. Okay on the defense. Got to get better at that. But solid, the solid overall play from the entire team, and it was a group effort, and I'm proud of that. On the next week, y'all, we gonna be here on Thursday. Y'all gonna hear me talk. We gonna go over what's going on with Detroit, what's the game plan for Detroit, and how we gonna get this W right here. Again, y'all, thank you very much for being out here. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Twitter, and make sure you like and subscribe on here at Big Moves Timers. I love y'all. Coming twice a week now that the season's going. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know the vibes. See y'all on the next one. Peace.